Hello, it's Jeannie Willoughby at jeanniewilloughby.com. Today I'll do my video review on um, the three rules of money. The three rules of money everyone should know before you become a billionaire, or you must know these three important rules. And so the author is wanting to let us know about how we should handle our money, especially if we have large sums of money, to try to keep us from losing money after you gain it. So here it's saying, he's got examples of multiple millionaires who had become very rich, but over time had lost their income due to poor investments. One is like Ike, and as many of you know, he was a Brazilian businessman. He made and then lost multi-billion-dollar fortune in mining and oil exploration over the period of 2 decades. With 30 billion of personal wealth in 2011, he became the eighth richest person on earth and the richest in Brazil. His demise as a billionaire began after a sudden crash in the mining industry and the collapse of one of his biggest companies, the OGX. 2 years later, in 2013, Forbes reported that Ike lost nearly 20 billion in just 1 year alone. A year later, due to his massive debt and continuously falling company stocks, his personal wealth took a huge plunge from 200 million to negative wealth. In January 2017, Ike was arrested by Brazilian authorities in a high profile of $100 million money laundering case. They called it the Operation Car Crash. Sean Quinn, which was another billionaire, in the recession of 2008, forced many companies out of businesses and wealthy persons to go bankrupt. One of those people was Sean Quinn, as I just mentioned, who was once the richest person in Ireland, with a net value of $6 billion in 2005. With the help of his holding company, Quinn Group, he purchased stakes in various multinational companies, including Bupa, Ireland, and Anglo-Irish Bank. Soon after the financial crisis hit the Irish banking system, Sean Quinn lost almost all of his family's wealth, most of it which is attributes to the drastic losses in the Anglo-Irish Bank in 2008. One of his businesses Quinn insured was fined a 3.25 million by Ireland's financial regulator because of insider loans issued by Quinn Insurance, with multiple cases of litigation, corporation fines, and fraud. Quinn finally filed for personal bankruptcy in 2011. Another example that is given is Adolf Merkel. Adolf was once one of the Germany's richest people, with a personal wealth of around 12.8 billion. Like few others on this list, Merkel was also hit by the credit crisis in 2008, in which he lost about $3.6 billion. Despite the massive loss, he still remained one of the 5 richest men in Germany. But by the end of 2008, his investment firm, VEM, faced a serious liquidation crisis and reported $6 billion in losses. To make it up for it, Merkel played a huge gamble by making a series of risky investments, which ultimately cost him more money. After losing almost everything, Merkel tragically ended his life by throwing himself in front of a train. So, with these 3 examples and others, there's a valuable lesson for all of us to learn in life. And that's what the author this is what the author wants us to understand. If you want to learn about more stories and more examples and ways you can learn from billionaires' mistakes in the past, you can invest in this today. The regular price is $100. This is only $15, so it's not bad. If you will, like and comment on my video below. I'd appreciate it. Thank you. Have a blessed day.